Hello, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, so been a while since we were live. I think the last time was for our review of
I think the
the
Munsters.
Munsters? Yeah, so it's been a while. Now normally we put out a video today, but there's not a lot of news because it's the new year, and so we decided we're going to kind of do a stream. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be going over our top 10 topics from the past year.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get into that in just a minute. I did tweet it out on all the social media platforms. If anybody would like to share, retweet it, however you'd like, that'd be great. We'd appreciate it. But before we do, let's jump in and kind of see who's here as we normally do. We have the Retro Collective says, "Hail, Raven and Master." Hail to you as well.
Hello.
We have Rocky the Black Dragon. "Hello, my friends, and Happy New Year." And then he says he's using his mom's phone. Okay. And Olympus Golem of Light says, "How have y'all been? I haven't seen you since last year."
Ha ha.
See what you did there. We have I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this name.
Mastakina Akikata.
Mastakina Akita says, "Good evening, all." Hi. Stunning and Brave Megatron says, "Hello."
Hello.
Adega Outlaw says, "Peace." So, Mr. Brown Alliance says, "Happy New Year, everyone." Happy New Year to you as well.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Matt G says, "Hello." Hi, nice to see you. Prismatic says, "Happy New Year, all." Hey, nice to see you. Who else? We have Subhuman here. Says, "Yo." Do people say yo anymore?
No idea.
Whatever. Sodub Live says, "Hey, kids." Hey, Snow.
Are we kids compared to Snowdub?
I mean, probably, but I mean, I think he means it more in like a general term. So, all right. We have Sci-Fi is Life is here. Says, "Happy New Year." Happy New Year to you as well.
Yes.
The Vagrancy Horror is here. Says, "Happy New Year, all." Happy New Year to you as well.
Hello. We
have Chaos God Losable the Chaos Continent says, "I'm here." Hello. It's super rare that I'm able to catch you guys when you're live. So excited for this. Yeah, usually we're not able to stream. We usually make our video and then we stream later in the day usually. But we decided that because there was like no news at all, I could like find 4 topics. We're like, we'll just stream. And it works out well because we actually have something later to do. So we'll get to that at some point. Not for you guys, for us, but whatever. Yeah. Anyways, Parrot Head says, "Hey, all. Hey, nice to see you." Let's see. Is there anybody else? Hopefully the bird will stay quiet during the stream. I hope so. Don't give him any reason to screech. Thanks for talking about the show last night. No problem. Sorry I couldn't stay longer. Mr. Brown Alliance says, "Gothic Therapy, well done on 2K subs. The presentation looks sick. I'm jealous. Well done." Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's still really surreal that we've passed 2K subscribers, which is great. We are going to schedule a actual stream to celebrate it. We've actually reached out to a couple people already to see if they'd be interested in coming on. But we will be getting that kind of scheduled and going forward in the future. So if, what we like to do is we usually like to reach out to a couple people and try to get them on to come on. And then after like the first hour when they have to leave or whatever, we usually will send the link out to whoever would like it. So that's probably what we're going to do here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thanks everybody for being here. I know that it's the first day of the new year, so a lot of people probably busy doing stuff and things. And I guess a lot of people probably have off of, Sunday, so most people have off of work unless you're in a different time zone. Are we doing this already?
Doing what already?
Looky Be Bad with a $10 super chat says, "Congrats on 2K, and here's to a great year." Please don't start that already. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. We appreciate it. And thanks. Again, it's still so surreal that we got there. Next goal, I would like to hopefully for next year get to 3K. I'm not trying to aim for higher than that because, maybe we will. Maybe we won't. But, it is what it is. But well, I'm hoping for it, but at the same time, I don't want to shoot too high and then be disappointed. So, because we only barely made it. So
yeah, took some work.
All right, so I think we're going to get started here. We're going to keep the stream going. We want to keep it kind of around 2 hours. Gaming or what with the $1 super chat? Thank you. You really don't have to do that. But we're going to keep this stream probably about 2 hours or so. We might go a little bit later, but we'll see. Probably not too much. Nat G with the $1 super chat. You people better behave. And Carson Shearer says, Happy New Year. Congratulations on 2K subs. Thanks. We'll be scheduling a stream for that to celebrate. But you kids better behave. Stop it. Okay. Let's jump in here. So we have our top 10 topics that we have brought up throughout the year. Now, some people may have different ones, and that's fine. But we're going to go through the ones that we kind of felt were the most, I guess, important of 2002. Does that sound right, honey?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so let's jump into our first topic here. We have the first topic is we have JD. We're going to be very careful because YouTube doesn't like when you say his actual name. So we're going to be very careful how we say it. But it's basically the whole drama with JD and the court case and everything. That was a really big part of 2022, I would say.
Yeah, wasn't that back in February?
Yeah.
It was in February.
Well, can you believe it only ended recently?
Yeah, because she wouldn't let it die.
And even then she's like, oh, I'm not giving up. And it's like, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Hey, give it up, woman.
But it's not just that. It's also the drama around the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise where, Margot Robbie and, they're rebooting it, but they're not rebooting it, but they are rebooting it, but they're not rebooting it. Whatever. It's a bit weird. But, I mean, I do think it was definitely a big part of this year. So I think it's important to kind of discuss.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I know some people don't necessarily like JD, and that's okay. You don't have to like him as an actor or even as a person. But what I think is important to recognize is that when it comes to JD and everything that went on, it was obvious who was at fault and who was the one, not being honest.
Very. I think everyone can tell by now, unless you're insane, like a certain someone's fan club.
Yeah. But look, it's very obvious who was at fault. The trial was televised, which made it even easier to figure out who was at fault. And I think it's important to recognize that, again, even if you don't like the actor, you don't like you don't like him as a person, it was very clear that he was the person he was the victim here and not the abuser. Now, it's possible that there's a seed of truth in some of the things the other side said. We may never know. But yeah. I definitely think that she exaggerated her side of the argument and tried to make herself into a victim, and it didn't work. And now she's,
I think honey, I think exaggeration is an understatement. My dog stepped on a bee. Ugh.
Yeah. I you're right. It is an understatement. But again, I just kind of feel like it's not something that I'm trying to be nice. It doesn't necessarily work.
Don't be nice. Stop being nice.
I'm nice by nature. I can't help it.
I know, but in this regard, you do not have to be nice to her.
I know. It's not my default way of behaving. I kind of just automatically try to make things better. So
I know. It's part of why you're a therapist.
Well, no, it's part of just kind of my personality, I would say. But
true.
Yeah, I do think that this was probably the biggest thing celebrity-wise that occurred during this year, or this past year now, I suppose. And I think that it's something that, again, we kind of... So we didn't really touch on it that much throughout the stuff that was going on. I did go hop on a live stream a couple times with Mary Mayhem. If one of the mods wants to drop a link to, I don't know how many mods are here. I think there's only one or so. But if one of the mods wants to drop a link to Mary Mayhem's channel, that would be great. Yes. And please, actually, if you'd like, just speaking of Mary Mayhem, she actually, unfortunately, is under the weather. She actually caught the coof.
Yeah.
So
everyone send her well wishes.
Yeah, if you want to head on over there, give her a sub, send her some well wishes from us, that'd be great. She's a really nice person. But she had us on. She had me on. Well, she's had us on, but she had me on during the trial, and I gave kind of a little bit more of my professional opinion there. But we kind of tried not to touch on it too much when it was going on our channel. We did obviously, but not as much as maybe we could have. And again, a lot of people really got very popular because of it, and that's fine. I have no judgment of that. But at the same time, it just wasn't our forte, so we kind of steered away from it. But it was... it was definitely a significant part of 2022. So, have we heard the last of this? I'm going to go on a limb and say no. Because... Yeah,
probably not. I mean, it's her. She's going to milk it for all it's worth. And isn't she coming out with a new book soon?
Whatever. We may never really know, but I think it's important that we kind of recognize that, which chances are we're going to bump into her. You're going to hear from her again and whatever, and that's fine. Let her do whatever she wants. I mean, at this point, if she says the wrong thing, she's only like... It's not like she's stranger to court now, right? So... Yeah,
well, she can't afford a different lawyer if anyone would want to represent her anymore.
That's her problem.
True. I still think the baby is fake.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, has anyone seen a picture of the baby's face? Someone tell me if there is an actual picture of the baby facing the camera to let me know that it's not a doll.
I don't know.
Seriously, someone please confirm this.
Here's what I think about that. I think that the child is real. I think what we've seen has been fake.
No, I think the child is a doll.
No, wait. I think there is a child, but I'm saying I think what we've seen, the pictures, the images, everything like that has literally been fake, because it kind of makes sense that would be the case, and that she would not want to show them, because again, it's funny. It's okay to go after people's families and drag them into it when it's something when someone's saying something you don't like.
Yes, but she only brings up having the baby when she's trying to get, sympathy from people. Otherwise, she never brings it up at all. She hardly speaks of it. Do we even know its name?
I don't think so.
Exactly. Please, someone tell me I'm wrong. It's driving me crazy.
I mean, the person to probably ask about that is that umbrella guy. I mean, I could message him about it, but I'm not going to bother him. I wonder if he would
actually look into my theory.
Oh, I'm sure he has. I'm sure he doesn't even have to. I'm sure he gets sent stuff. Me and him have we haven't really talked about it that much, but we've talked a little bit. But yeah, I definitely think this is a big part. I don't think it's over, but I do think it's definitely one of the bigger, more defining moments of this past year. So let's see what you guys have to say. Algorithmic arrival annotation. Nice to see you, Grumpy Old Big Gaber. And Memes' Destruction is here as well.
It's also an alliteration.
Okay, sure. Memes' Destruction, divorce is often messy. Yep. You don't even have to be a therapist to know that, but as a therapist, I can confirm this.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Me Too tried to destroy and they failed. Yes, and that's why I think it's important to discuss this, even if you don't like either party, because I think that Me Too was something that was started for a good reason and became corrupted. It became believe all women no matter what happens, no matter what they say. And a lot of people got, the short end of the stick for that. And so I think it's important to recognize that this wasn't just about, JD and AH. This was about the Me Too as a whole. And after that, after this whole thing went down, it's going to be very difficult for them to kind of get any kind of Me Too allegation out there without people questioning it, which should have been done from the get-go.
Agreed.
Yeah, it was a pretty nasty case, dragged all through media. Yep. I see some of the great responses, guys, but I'm trying to be careful because YouTube doesn't particularly like this topic. Mastakina, I forget I can't pronounce the name. You pronounce it, honey.
I think it's Mastakina.
Mastakina. Yeah, it says a lot of different babies. Yeah, that might be. Maybe she hooked up with Woody from Toy Story. I mean.
Oh, because I said the baby's a doll.
Might be. Sorry, couldn't help it. I'm sure it's a short trip. I don't know what he's referencing.
Are you referencing my theory that the baby is fake?
Oh.
Could be.
Let's go. She's a baby like that. Not baby's fault. Yeah, definitely not. Me2's failure opened the doors for men to... Exactly. And I'm going to tell you guys, let me actually get the actual data.
Oh, yeah. You have the statistics. From your profession, you know what the number really is.
So I want to make very clear, guys, that people like to say that women are always the victim, and it's not the case.
Not at all.
Actually, 1 in 7 men have been victims of severe physical violence and stuff like that. And you might think, oh, well, that's still less, whatever. No, those are only the ones that come forward. Men don't come forward because society as a whole decided that men don't have to be emotional, men don't have to show emotion, and men should always be macho and never ever rely on other people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad. It's very sad that this is how life has become to, and it's become a thing where these men don't come forward because they feel coming forward is a sign of weakness. That it's bad. I cannot tell you. I would actually say the majority of the people that I work with who have gone through abuse, and I'm not going to say more than this, but the majority of people who I work with who have gone through abuse have literally been males. Literally. Mm-hmm. And the majority. So just keep that in mind, that we shouldn't just hashtag believe all women. We should hashtag believe evidence.
I agree.
These statistics are horrible. Yep. Hezekiah Duckworthy's here. This almost be like Me Too wasn't meant to help actual victims. It was. It was potentially something that had its roots in a good place. It just got co-opted by activists and stuff like that and quickly became something that it wasn't. It did have a good start, and it was meant to be something good. We do have to give it that credit.
Yes.
So, Mr. Brown says, my brother was in an abusive relationship. Yeah. It's way more common than you think. So I think we're going to finish up this topic now.
Yes.
For now, let me remove that.
But seriously, someone, please tell me I'm wrong about the baby.
Yeah. So this
I dare you to tell me that I'm wrong.
This next topic is going to be interesting, so I chose a very interesting image for it.
Oh, yeah, that. I actually didn't look through the topics you chose this morning, so this is all a surprise to me.
So we have Ezra Miller.
Yeah. You can't cancel what you can't catch.
I loved that I was able to pull that image off the comic that was put out really around the time all the allegations came out. Come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look perfect.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be arrested in a flash, but
Ha, 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 ha. No. He should be arrested. He should be in jail and preferably a straitjacket.
You can't say he. He identifies as a they, them.
Screw them. I can say whatever I want. America!
Here's the thing. We have been told multiple times that when it comes to Ezra Miller, there have been people behind the scenes who have literally said that behind the scenes, he does only dates women. He does not refer to people by their preferred pronouns and always refers to him by himself as a he. It is clearly a marketing tool, and it is not actually the case. So get mad at us all you want, but it won't bring your parents back.
Mm-hmm.
But this was probably one of the other interesting celebrity things. He literally got away with so much, and they're still going forward with his movie.
Yep.
Can we take a minute and recognize that they literally got rid of Gal Gadot, Henry Cavill, whatever, for this guy?
Getting rid of Henry Cavill was a really big mistake.
But who in their right mind looks at this and thinks, yes, this makes sense? Yeah, I've heard that the movie actually did very well. These screenings have done very well and people liked it. But that doesn't change the fact that it's probably one of the worst things to do here. And it should not be what's going on. It should not be the case. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree.
Master say Cavill again?
Cavill, I think.
Cavill. I don't know. Some people pronounce it differently.
Well, he is British.
Whatever. I look, I'm not good at pronouncing different names. I can do the noise from in Hebrew, which no one else can do. I can say Hanukkah. But
do it like Ahmed. A, C, phlegm. Silence!
No.
What?
What else?
What? I'm not wrong.
I never said you were wrong. I just said, ha, no. But the ongoing saga of Ezra Miller has been the weirdest roller coaster ever. And then they still allow him to stay. They still allowed him to stay.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. The fact that he is allowed to be working right now in the business is a terrible, terrible thing. Because JD, maybe there's an accusation, get rid of him. This guy, we have evidence and proof, even video footage. Nah, he'll be fine.
Yep.
And it literally, people like to say, well, it's because it's making money and whatever. No, I'm going to tell you point blank what the reason is. Point blank, the reason is because he has they, them pronouns. That is the only reason.
Yeah, what he said.
People have those kind of pronouns, they basically get a shield. And they get to go, oh, you can't touch me. Literally, in the footage that when he was being arrested, he was literally, immediately when police came in, he's like, I am they, them, I'm a non-binary, I don't want to be touched by a man, I don't want to be touched by a man. He literally knew he was untouchable. He knew he was untouchable.
Yep.
And the fact that his movie is still going forward is ridiculous. I understand the logistics of it. It makes sense because they put the money into it and they really want to get it out. But they should not be promoting this. They should not be putting it out there. I know they need to, but this is literally Hollywood hypocrisy at its finest. At its finest. Tell me a better example of how hypocritical Hollywood is.
AH.
No. They at least have been talking about getting rid of her and whatever. That's just gaslighting more. But this is literally, I identify as they, them. You cannot touch me. No. That's ridiculous. That's stupid.
Yeah, I know.
We have CMDR Phil is here to say, just wanted to stop by. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello there.
And we have Society Reviews says, yo, hey, I see we actually met Society Reviews in Orlando.
Indeed we did. What a fun time that was.
Yeah, looking forward to the next meet up.
The next
Probably
one, if
not
anyone-
gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
If anyone knows when the next one is, please let us know so we can figure out if we can go or not.
Yeah.
Because people were upset that we weren't in Dallas back in June.
Yeah, that was really weird. Let's actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove this for a sec just to talk about this. This is what's really weird. So can people explain this to me? And I'm not trying to pat ourselves on the back or anything, but like when they had the Dallas meetup, right? I literally had like we had no plans to go, none, because we had work and other stuff, and we don't live in Dallas. So we're literally just like hanging out at home, and I keep getting tagged in things. They would tag, like this person tagged the entire Friday Night Tights crew and me. And it's like an image of them and with their wife, like, oh, I can't wait to meet you guys. And I'm kind of like, wait, but I'm not part of that. You know? And it was fine, but like people were like, where are you? We want to meet you. And I'm like, but we're like at home. Like
we're home. We're working.
It was really weird. So I don't know. Apparently, people have been telling me that like we're bigger than we think we are, and you know that's great. But like, it was just a little weird. But I'm not going to take up too much time with that. Just want to throw that out here. We have Monotony says, I'm new to the internet. Hello. Zombie Squeaks is here. Says Warbars, hey, let's waste potentially 10 years of everyone's time by rebooting the DCEU. All the actors no one wanted us to keep. Yep.
Yeah, except we all wanted Henry Cavill.
Well, look,
they are never going to recover from that. I'm just going to say, they will not recover from getting rid of him right after he announced that he was coming back.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I want to make something clear. People don't really realize this about me, but I'm going to make it very clear. I'm a Marvel fan.
Yeah, Master has little to no interest in DC.
I know a lot about DC, but I have very little interest in it because it's not like their comics have been any better recently. I mean, aside from like one or two standouts. But I'll be honest, I saw Man of Steel. I saw Batman vs. Superman the first like couple minutes and had no clue what was going on and turned it off. And I've never watched another DC movie since.
I mean, you could always just watch the DC animated movies that actually have story, plot, and, you know, good, actual comic accurate stuff in them. Those are pretty good.
We can't discount the fact that some of the movies were actually good and actually had elements to them that people really liked. So it's not like it's something that that there was no good movies. But like it's like, yeah, I can't understand anything, and I'm done.
Yeah. Like, Batman vs. Superman was extremely confusing when I saw it in theaters.
It's like, oh yes, this happened off screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're supposed to just know about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, Master doesn't care.
But so let's be fair. Didn't really matter who was going to play the Flash. I wasn't going to watch it. But the fact that this guy is still playing the Flash, they're still going forward with this movie, and they're still going to be doing the promotion that they were going to do. And look, here's the thing. I would actually appreciate Warner Brothers and Hollywood a lot better if they said, okay, fine. We have to go through with the movie. We need the money. But we're not going to promote it. No advertisements and nothing. Yeah, they'd never do it. But that would at least make up for some of it for me. I don't know if that's works for anybody else, but that's just my opinion on it.
Well, you're not wrong. Definitely not wrong there.
It would go a long way, but they won't do it. And this movie's going to come out, and we're going to have a lot of fun roasting it.
Oh, indeed we will.
I don't know. Let's see what everybody else is saying here. Or reshoot it with a different Flash actor. So at this point, they can't do that because it's got too much recorded and too much filmed that they don't want to get rid of. So they're never going to do that. That was never an option. So it was either scrap the movie or go forward with it. So they're choosing the one that's going to make them money, or at least they hope is going to make them money.
It's not going to make money.
No, I would not be surprised if the movie does make some money. Keep in mind, we don't know.
Personally, I don't expect it to break even.
Yes, I don't expect it to break even either. We'll have to see, but I do think it'll make some money. I just think that there's going to be a lot of people who won't be going just because of Ezra Miller being in the movie. Prismatic says it's insane that his generated identity is enough of a shield to hide behind from criticism and the evidence against him. Gender means nothing under the eyes of justice, the blind eyes of justice. Yeah, unfortunately, there are people out there who have these issues with gender or whatever. And look, I'm not going to judge any of them. You do you. But the people who come out and use it as a shield or make a big deal about it are not helping like they think they are. First off, it doesn't make you any more special than anybody else. Mm-hmm. And two, when you scream, attention, attention, we have two males kissing in this show, attention, you are literally saying, literally saying, we're never going to normalize this. We're going to make a big deal about it to try to market off of it.
Yeah, and that doesn't normalize. It doesn't normalize it. It makes people not want to watch because even some people in that community don't like it getting announced like that.
It's detrimental to the cause. It's detrimental. Look, I'm not I'll say this. Look, I don't need to see that stuff in my movies. I don't. No. But if you're going to put it in or you're going to do it, make it fit with the story and just do it. Don't announce it. Don't whatever. All the movies come out. Attention, we have this representation, this representation. Nobody cares.
Nope.
Nobody cares. And when you market it that way, like, honey, best example, Strange Worlds. Do we still even know what that movie was about?
No, I never saw any marketing for it besides a billboard.
And also it's representation, this. It's like, okay, then I don't want to go see it.
Yeah,
sorry.
Where's the actual movie?
You're a bigot if you don't go see it. Well, then I guess I'm a bigot because I don't like seeing that stuff in my movies. Sorry if that offends you.
Be offended. And maybe it'll help you guys build character.
Be offended. I'm tired of this thing where it's like, you have to like this because if you don't like it, that means you're against it. Wrong.
That's not how it works.
See, I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to get on a rant for a minute.
Go for it.
One of the things that pisses me off about Hollywood, especially right now, is the fact that they literally make everything black and white. There's no gray area. You either are for this or you're against it. You're either this or you're that. And that is not how reality works. Guess what? Best example I can give here is this. Imagine for a minute that we have a very religious person, right? And this person literally can do no wrong. God-fearing man, prays every day, right? Does his due diligence to literally only do good. And the idea is that if you only do good, you're a good person, right? Then the idea being that if you do something bad or whatever, you're a bad person, right? Let's say this person makes a mistake. Let's say they do something wrong, right? And now they have done something wrong by accident, on purpose, for whatever reason. According to Hollywood, that person is now a bad person. Is now a evil person. Because if you think about it, when you make one mistake, it's not a label that you can apply to everybody. It is literally something that if I could say that he's a good person who made a mistake, right? That's what it is. And that's what repentance and stuff is for. But Hollywood doesn't care about that. Hollywood doesn't care about you. Hollywood says, hey, you've done all this good things, but here, you said this one bad thing 5 years ago, or you didn't to go opposed to this. That makes you evil. And they label you like that. And that isn't true. Never let these people label you or tell you who you're going to be, because that's not at all the truth, nor is it reality. In reality, there is a gray area, and there always is. It might not be the most comfortable place to be, and that's why Hollywood avoids it like the plague. But it is fact. Mm-hmm. And the fact is, if you aren't for something, that doesn't mean you're against it. If you're not against something, it doesn't mean you're for it.
Indeed.
Thank you. I'm done with my merch. I'm
This
done
has
with my
been your
rant.
public service announcement.
All right. I saw there's a couple things let me get to. Sorry about that.
You're fine, dear.
We have. Let's see. I ain't missing much about missing the movies. Yeah, definitely not. Gotham by Gaslight is a good animated DC movie that's supposedly a Cthulhu-based one coming out. Ooh.
I do
sounds
like
cool.
Cthulhu.
We have Flora from Under Rock is here. It says, hey, kids. Hey, Flora. Nice to see you.
Hello there.
It'll make money. If it makes money, it'll be because of Keaton. Yeah, probably.
Definitely.
There are Normies out there who don't know of Ezra's criminal record, so I imagine it will at least make enough to count, but nothing spectacular. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Bale's kissing. The best reason to watch. Story, character design. Nah, we need guys kissing material for shippers. Yep.
I hate shippers. Shippers are the worst.
Shippers are 0.1% of the audience. Yep. R.C. Scott is here. Hey, nice to see you. Ezra is lucky. Just been coming out. Just been committing crimes and not posting anti. Okay. I'm not being rude. I'm just not gonna say that word. Watch how they react to a Christian movie. Don't even.
I'd like to see that happen.
Hezekiah Duckworthy. And I hate the constant purchasing. Exactly. Look, see, but here's the thing: when it comes to you, you don't go attention. I am gay, and therefore you must treat me differently. Attention.
Exactly.
Nobody does that.
Because, Hezekiah, you're normal. Or at least as normal as anything can get in this day and age.
Well, what is normal, right?
Exactly what I say in my memoir. In a world where everyone is crazy, what the hell makes someone normal?
Yeah, but see, you don't have to make it part of your identity. It's a part of you, but not a part of your identity. Identity and who you are as a person is an aspect of your personality, but it does not mean that it has to be your definition.
Indeed.
Ords Board is here, says, let's go. Hey,
hello,
nice to see you, Ords. And we have R.C. Scott just became a YouTube member at the midnight level. Thank you so much. We have Prismatics also became a YouTube member at Dawn level. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you.
Hollywood's morality comes from Malaka and yeah, definitely. Cthulhu saves. Pretty good. And we have Ordsboard became a YouTube member at Dusk level. Oh wait, Prismatics became a member at Dawn level. Thank you so much. Wow, that's our that's our highest tier. You don't have to do that, guys. It's just there kind of for extra fun. But Ords joined at Dusk. Thank you, Ords. You didn't have to do that as well, but I know you're going to get mad at me and tell me how you did have to for some reason, and I'm expecting that in the chat.
Probably because he owes you for like gift subs or something.
No, he probably just do it anyways, just to annoy me.
Yeah.
Normal is an illusion. We're all screaming rock fungus that's hurling through a dark void. I mean, can I be the silent but scheming rock fungus that's drifting through a void?
Nah, I'll just quote Morticia Adams. Normal is an illusion. What's normal to the spider is chaos for the fly.
Master's right.
He just admitted it.
Yep. Okay, I guess we're going to get done with this topic for now. Let's move on to the next one.
Indeed. What do you have planned next for us, my dear?
We have now here we're gonna be talking about kind of the same thing, but are you ready for it?
No, because I don't know what it is. Oh.
We had the Warner Brothers shakeup with David Zaslav and everything that's going on there, and as you can see, they're throwing Batgirl into the garbage along with Scooby-Doo and Karen.
Yay! Bye, Karens.
Yep. There's not very many good Karens either, so. But yeah, I think this was also a significant thing. They've made some changes that are good, like cutting movies and getting whatever, and then they've made some changes that are just stupid.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think most people can agree with that, actually. Like them getting rid of Henry Cavill! Sorry, I'm never going to let that go.
You're allowed to not let it go.
I don't plan on letting it go. I'm pissed about it.
Oh, we have another member. We have Brandon, the anime guy, is becoming a YouTube member at a desk level. Thank you. Brandon, you didn't have to do that.
Sir. How have
Appreciate
you been?
it. Pretty much only watch anime these days. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, so do we.
We literally exclusively only watch anime, except for the stupid Wednesday show that people have made me suffer through.
I actually enjoyed it in the end.
I hate it.
I know that. But for what it was, I actually was entertained. Mostly because of how cringe it was that I actually laughed.
I could
not believe what they were doing.
This is all I have to say in response to you.
Yeah, that was pretty special. Want to see my emotional scars?
Ha ha.
I'm literally emotional scarred.
Emotionally scarred.
Whatever.
Nah.
Look, we're not even going to go in. Well, actually, we'll go into Wednesday later. We're saving that for later. That's one of the topics. But I think that I'm interested to see what happens with the Warner Brothers shakeup. But at the same time, I think it's important that we keep an open mind about this because they've already shown that they're wanting to get money. But
Indeed.
how they want to do so and what they're doing, the mistakes, the choices they're making, we haven't exactly seen how those will play out. We don't know. So we'll end up seeing that like in the future, right? But it's just something to consider that, for all we know, a year from now, we could be eating our words, right? You never know. Now, I'm not saying it's still not was a good choice. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's always possible that we'll change our mind. Oh, we have a $5 super chat from the anime guy. Anime to watch when dub comes out. Reincarnated as a sword. Oh, we've been watching that one.
We are waiting
Eminence
for
and
the
Shadow.
dub.
We watched the first episode of that dubbed.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
waiting
so
for
good.
the rest of the dub to come out. Oh my god, that one is amazing.
Iruse Yatatsura. I think we'll have to put that down. How you put that down? And Akimba Maid War. Oh, that's on High Dive. Yeah.
Yeah, we just bought a subscription for High Dive so we can watch it all.
Yeah. Hey, Disney, take notes.
Take notes. This is what we want to watch. Actual good content.
And then Disney writes.
Can Japan buy Disney?
Honestly, I don't know if they have enough money.
That would solve everything if Japan bought Disney. I'm not wrong.
Maybe. Oh, definitely gonna go see Cocaine Bear. Raven wants to see that. I'm not so sure.
I do. I want to see a bear getting high and destroying everything. It sounds like so much fun.
I think there'll be some good clips from that.
Oh, absolutely.
Started watching One Piece in the beginning back in August, almost episode 200. I'm not a fan of One Piece. I don't hate it.
I am in episode 1000 something. I'm still in the Wano arc.
I don't hate One Piece. It's just kind of too slow for me. So
yeah, you have to be very patient with One Piece. It was too slow for me too.
Chainsaw Man. Oh,
yes.
Don't even get us started.
But we have to constantly wait for dubbed episodes to come out because at the end of the day, after a long day of having crazy clients, Master does not want to deal with subtitles.
Look, I get it, but like at the end of the day, I just want to sit down on the couch and eat a snack and not have to let my mind just relax. If I have to go, sit there and read subtitles, my brain won't work.
Yep, pretty much.
Ooh, please keep Disney away from anime. Too late.
They've already have the rights for streaming Bleach, remember?
And they also have the streaming rights for Doctor Who now because anybody still wants to watch that.
I don't understand why they did that.
Netflix is doing half deals by importing anime. Look, with their original content, I don't know.
You're not wrong.
Chainsaw Man was really good. Yeah, it's really good. If you guys have not watched Chainsaw Man, you should. Even if you're not an anime fan, it is quite good.
Chainsaw Man is amazing. Pulls
Twitter
no
would
punches.
implode if Elon Musk bought Disney. I don't know if he has enough.
That would be cool. I want to see that.
Blasphemy. Look, it's it's not as much like I'm not opposed to the dub. I understand that the dub has changed, whatever, but like at the same time, I'm tired. I don't have time for this. Like I don't. I really don't. So
Yeah.
feel like I'm blaspheming all you want.
Yes, Master just wants to sit and relax without having to read.
Look, I have to limit the amount of books I read because otherwise we have the Sabbath, which is from Friday evening till Saturday evening, and we can't use technology or whatever. So that's why I go offline every Friday evening, in case anybody was curious. I get to a point where if I don't like ration my book reading, I will finish every single book I've checked out of the library before the week's over. I read really fast.
Yes, he does.
Imported by Netflix and created by Netflix are completely different things.
That is true.
I don't want to support Netflix. I don't care how we have to do it. And they're literally making it now that it's like, oh, you know, you could sharing passwords, not a thing. How much do you want to bet they're gonna go back on that?
Well,
How much do you want to bet?
They will. They'll get low. They're not going to make any difference in money if they do that.
Actually, Prismatics, just because you mentioned it, you saw that you said, "Nah, I get it" with a cat. You actually have access to anybody who is a Dawn member or higher has access to our channel emotes. I will drop them in the chat.
Don't you mean Dusk member or higher?
Dust member. You know what I mean. Sorry, it's confusing. But here, we have some channel emotes that you guys can use in case you want. Just figured I'd drop them in there.
Show them our emotes.
But yeah, this will be interesting to see how it develops going forward. But, you know, we're going to keep the ball rolling because we're only on number 3 and we're almost an hour in. So
let us continue. What do you have next for us, my love?
Oh, this is going to be a fun one. Before I even do this, I'm just going to say this. Hi, Twitter. Hi.
Oh, was this Spider-Woman?
Hi, no. Hi, Twitter.
Oh, that.
Hi, Twitter.
Screw you, Twitter!
So we have the Little Mermaid.
It's not the Little Mermaid, though. I can't imagine Hans Christian Andersen being okay with this.
So I don't understand why people on Twitter are so angry at me over things like this. It's like, please go away.
Get a life. And a hobby.
Everybody's saying hi,
and
Twitter.
Maybe a girlfriend.
Wait, so Twitter. Hi, Twitter. Also, congrats on 2K. Got to 1.5K goals achieved. That's great. That's great.
Nice.
If you guys haven't, if there's a mod in the chat, I don't know. I think we need to get another mod.
Yeah.
We keep putting mods. No, Subhuman's in the chat. Subhuman, if you have a minute, if you want to drop Brandon's channel link in there, that'd be great. We gotta add some more.
Yeah, we do. We need more mods.
Yeah,
we also need more streams, but that's another story.
I actually have a good idea for a mod, but I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm gonna see who. I'm gonna keep an eye and see who's here most of the stream, and I'm you know, very lenient with giving people mod status, but you know, we'll see. But this whole debacle with the Ariel thing.
Why did it even have to happen?
Look, again, this is an example of we are doing something specifically to market and not because we actually care. Let's be honest. That is the main reason. It's look, you too can do this. Right?
Yeah, but then it fails. It epically fails every single time.
Yep. It fails every time, and rightfully so. Here, I'm going to drop here. Let me drop that because we need another mod, but here we go. Here's a link to Brandon the Anime. Go subscribe there, guys. Really great content. If you're a fan of anime, you should head on over there. Isn't there already a Black Mermaid character in our movie? Yes, but
But they decided not to make that the main character. They decided to just completely race swap Ariel, another victim of the ginger side.
Don't mention that. Gingers aren't allowed to have anything in it. We don't care. We want them to be destroyed.
But honey, you're a ginger.
Says weirdos on Twitter. That's all they want. I don't care. Like, you guys don't seem to understand. Like, the people on Twitter don't seem to understand. It's like, they're like, haha, we're owning you. And it's like, hi, no. I'm living here in reality, and I still don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't.
Exactly.
Sorry. And they're like, I swear, these people are literally. I don't even know. Like, honestly, at this point, if you people are so upset at the fact that I, as someone who has red hair, notices that we're being removed from media, and you're just like, you're not a race, you're not a whatever. If that's what you have to do to justify your point has no merit. Just going to put it out there. Your point has no merit.
As Rick said, your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
I also want to say, Wookie Be Bad. It doesn't show up on here. Wookie Be Bad has become a member for 4 months now. Says this one is free.
He likes giving us money for some reason.
Ryan Lynn says, "Stupid YouTube didn't notify me." Yeah, I've been getting that notice. Have people been not getting notified of our videos and stuff? Because it seems like that's the case. What YouTube has been loving to do lately is anytime we put out a Wednesday review, they literally remove the comments.
Yeah, turn the comments off automatically because, quote, it's content involving minors, end quote.
I don't know. It's a really annoying. I love how they'll like respond like 5 hours later. It seems to be working now. No duh. You mean because I turned it back on?
Hmm.
And Stephen Walton is here. He says,
"Hello,
my
friend.
Hey, nice of you to come by." But as far as the Wednesday reviews, I'm sorry. I know we should be getting them out sooner. The show is terrible. I cannot do it.
Yeah, it's not a good show.
Look, it's not a bad show, but it's not a good show. And I literally get sometimes like these great. They're like, episode 5 was my favorite.
Yeah, episode 5 had so much potential, and then they ruined it immediately.
Yeah, it was just so weird. But yeah, this is going to be interesting to see when this movie comes out. It's going to be very interesting because I guarantee that Disney's going to try to spin it like it's a big success, and it's not going to be. There's no way, shape, or form it's going to be.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. And they're going to say, you guys are just bigots.
Really?
You're an ist. You're a phobe. You're a this. You're a that. And I just I don't care. Like,
bingo.
Do you guys have anything better? Like, just saying.
No, they do not. These people have no lives.
But
or souls or brains.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna do something myself. Just a sec. Hold on. I am gonna actually, because we have the opportunity. I am going to use the opportunity because nobody has actually bought this stuff yet. So.
Yeah.
So we have going to use the opportunity. We have some new merch that just dropped a couple days ago. If you guys, I think it's a good opportunity to point out because this is our fan blaming bingo collection. You guys may know my fan blaming bingo from Twitter. We have it in posters and jigsaw puzzles and hoodies and stuff. Whatever. It's just, out there if you guys want. The fan blaming bingo has basically spaces for all the different normal
excuses that they have.
well, all the excuses they have when they mainstream media, you don't like strong women, you're just sexist, racist, whatever. Like, it has all this kind of stuff. And if you want to show your disdain for the, this kind of stuff,
get it in. You can wear it.
Get it in merch,
or
and
you can solve it in a puzzle.
And as it says here, if you use code bingo at checkout to the end of January, you can actually get 10% off. So just throwing it out there.
Do it. Buy the merch. Buy the merch. Hey, honey, make them follow your fingers.
No.
It was worth a shot.
No. But since we're here, let's actually check one thing. I don't think we have enough. How many likes do we have on this video? Not enough for my take. We have 31 likes on this video. We have 20 people watching. Let's see if we can get that a bit higher, guys. Come on. Let's see if we can get it to at least 50. Let's start there. But here's a thing to motivate you.
No thumbs up. I didn't want to summon these nerds.
So smash that like button.
Like it's a bad kitty.
Yep, like it's a bad kitty. TS got Double Big a couple days ago. Yeah, and I actually got on Yellow Flash's channel. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm. That was cool.
Seeing 33 thumbs up. Oh, great. That means there are any more. Come on, smash that like button like it's a bad kitty. We should play an actual game of Family Bingo. So I actually had plans to make it a show.
We did. Actually.
It's just way too difficult.
It was too much work to actually make a thing.
So I'm just, throwing it out there. Like I'm open to the idea, but for now, like, people don't seem to understand. I've made the bingo, and I'm the copyright holder of said bingo. So just throwing that out there.
Indeed, he is. It's always been Master's dream to own a copyright.
Yep, and I have one. But yeah, Magic fan blaming 8-Ball. That's not bad. That's not a bad. They don't offer that. I think they're going to offer hats soon, so that should be a thing. And we did smash that like button like Rosie O'Donnell smashes a buffet.
I don't get it.
That's not bad.
I don't get it.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, just throwing it out there in case people want to get it. Just some fun. But we actually had. If you guys let us know if you guys would be interested. Actually, let me see if I can. Can I make a poll? Can I make a poll? I forget how to do.
Should be able to do polls. I don't remember how to do them though.
I think you have to go on the actual channel and go on to the actual video and then add the poll there. Yes. Let's start a poll. Okay, guys. Hold on one second.
What is this poll going to be?
So you guys should see a poll now. The poll says, bring back Bad Kitty merch, ? We actually had some merch designed for us by the very talented Spartan Flash Sentry, the same person who made our
avatars.
And we had a design for a Bad Kitty shirt. We thought of bringing it back because nobody bought it before. So just throwing it out there in case anybody's interested. There should be a poll up now that will show you, give it a vote.
Yes.
Let's move on because we're already moving in. Let's move on to the next topic.
Sure.
Aaron of Alexandria says, hey, you're live. Yep, we're live.
Hello there.
Please like and share. Let's break on through the other side. Yes, please do. Please do. And oh my God, it's Anthony's here. That's great. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. So this one is a big one. This one's a doozy, guys. You ready for it?
What did you select?
We have Elon Musk
buying Twitter. Best thing that happened all year.
Rocket Man bad!
Free! My freedom! blah, blah, blah.
Weeby Bad sends me custom magic 8-ball link. You're funny.
That would be cool, though.
Yeah, but I'm lazy.
I know. I am aware. I live with you.
Thanks, honey.
Sorry. He's not that kind of lazy, people. I didn't mean it that way. And now all you members can whack that broom with him.
Yep. Bad Kitty Raven. Where is it? There we go. But yes, so this is one of the biggest, I think, social things going on with Elon Musk and the taking over of Twitter. People said it wasn't going to happen. It did happen. Was fairly interesting. I am excited for this now. I will say one thing that I find really weird is when it comes to Twitter, the new gotcha is, ha ha, you paid for Twitter, ha ha ha.
And?
It's like, yes, I did.
And what's their point?
But like, I wanted to because you can now upload full videos there as long as they're 60 minutes and you're Twitter Blue. And soon you'll be able to monetize them. So we're going to actually, I've already come up with a plan for what we're going to do to...
Yeah, he already has a plan of what we're going to do to use Twitter to get money and to get more people to our channel at the same time.
Yeah, I already came up with an idea.
Do not reveal this plan.
It's not that difficult. People have already done it. But
just wait until it happens. That way we can keep people in suspense.
Wait till next week. You'll see it next week.
No?
No.
Be a good kitty.
I don't wanna. It's more fun to be a bad kitty.
Bad kitty!
Like I said, more fun.
But yeah, it was just funny how quickly the but my private company script flipped. Yeah, look, what I think here is when it comes to Twitter, I was never a fan of Twitter. I got a very big following there for some reason. Now, if only I could like move that following to YouTube, just like move it over there.
That would be nice.
But basically, I think that Twitter was a very good idea at its conception, and now it became garbage. But what Elon Musk has been doing has made it more lively and more entertaining than a lot. Now, that doesn't stop the 8 or so reply guys that I have who just love to respond to everything I post negatively. I don't have you muted. I just don't care. But so I want to address this quickly. Seeing the new policy YouTube is pushing through. Hopefully Elon can do that soon. I'm not worried about that because it doesn't really apply to us. We're not that out there. We'll have to see. I do think that when it comes to certain policies YouTube puts out there, they're more lenient on some people. It depends. They actually quite like me. And I don't know why. They let me rate my own videos, and they've never changed them or overturned it. So just throwing that out there.
Yeah, we're lucky that way.
But this has been a huge thing, and I think it's important to watch and wait. Now, yes, I will be 100% honest here. Elon Musk is not the first person I would have wanted to be in control of this platform. He's not. Point blank. And he has made mistakes. 100% made mistakes with Twitter. But it's just like when it comes to when you're figuring things out in regards to science, whatever, you have to test things out. You have to try things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this is kind of his way of trying things, like throwing something into the pot, seeing what works. And yes, he has made some really serious blunders, like with the whole Twitter Blue thing at first and whatever. And I'm not discounting that. But I think that change at Twitter is a good thing. Either it turns out badly and then Twitter burns into flames and fails, or it continues to do well and we get a better Twitter experience. It's a win-win. We can't lose.
Mm-hmm. What he said.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna move on to the next topic, but I'm gonna do quickly first. I'm gonna take a quick water break, so bear with us just for a second, and we'll be back in about
30 seconds.
30 seconds or so.
Thank you.
Yep, we're back.
Uh-huh. Told you it would
Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Gotta stay hydrated.
Indeed.
Let's see what everybody was saying about it. From what I've heard, Elon might be turning into it all in one platform. That's what YouTube's pulling now with their new terms of service to bring a lot of people over. Yeah, and as I said, I have a bigger following there. I actually just broke 6,000 followers before the end of this year. I thought I was going to get 5,000, but 6,000 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Don't know.
Because people like you. As long as they know you're mine.
Those who once got special treatment from Twitter are now seeing equality as oppression. Yes. Including the journalists who have me blocked. I'm talking about you, Miss 90-year-old woman Taylor Lorenz. He has made Twitter fun. To be fair, I think it was kind of fun to begin with. Depends on how you kind of navigate it.
Yeah.
That's why going offline every weekend for the Sabbath has been helpful.
Definitely helps us recharge at the end of the week.
Why is Secret Wars trending? Who cares? I don't. Yeah, we like you guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're gonna make me blush. You won't be able to see it, but you can imagine it. Now, here's the next funny one. Are you ready for it?
Hmm?
You ready for our next topic, guys?
Yes. That was one of your best.
Namor.
I am Namor.
Namor.
It's Namor.
No, that song doesn't exist.
It almost
It
did.
never happened. It doesn't exist.
It almost happened.
Nope. It never existed.
Never happened. We made it up. It's a total fabrication. It's pure fiction.
No, it's just not happening. But I'm sorry, this is one of the funniest images I've made for. Just so you guys know, I'm the one who makes all these. I make the images for the videos.
Yes, he does.
They're all original memes for the most part. Sometimes I'll recycle some, but that's Namor talking to what's her face?
The Queen Mother.
I put on a French beret on his head, and I added a rose in his mouth, and he says, "Mi amor, I am Namor."
Namore. Yeah, I saw that. We saw that. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And yes, the Namore song doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. We're not talking about it. But yeah, we're going to be talking about this. This is talking about the Wakanda Forever.
Dun, dun, dun.
You said it wrong, honey. It's dun, dun, dun.
I don't care.
It's Wakanda Forever.
I don't care.
I can't take this anymore.
An actual visual depiction of what Raven was doing at that moment.
Indeed.
But yeah, so let's get this out of the way. Myself and Raven have not seen Wakanda Forever.
We do not care for it.
You mean we aren't going to watch something created by people who hate our guts? Yes, we're not going to watch that.
Exactly.
Now, I want to make very clear. Anybody who did watch it and enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it, that's cool. We don't not going to judge you for that. But we personally practice what we preach. If we say, hey, this is not good, we're not going to go there and watch it.
Indeed.
I'm not going to pay the money to go see something so I can complain about it. I'm going to listen and I'm going to give my opinion based on the news and what I'm hearing. Not that I'm going to say, oh, yes, I think the movie is bad because this, and this. No, I'm going to say, from what I've heard, there this and this and this happens. And therefore, based on those things, I think it sounds like it's not my cup of tea. That's what we've done. But we've never told anybody not to watch it. You can do whatever you want, right?
Indeed.
But the marketing is a key point here, and they always fall short.
Indeed, they do.
Always. And changing Namor, and then, of course, my least favorite character ever,
Garbage character.
Williams.
AKA garbage character who is garbage.
Or, as I like to call her, Iron Victim.
Mm-hmm.
And in the movie, I was told that there's a scene where she says, basically, my teachers told me I couldn't do it. And that's literally word for word from the comics where she begs her teacher to victimize her.
Yeah.
I kid you not. If you have not found this out, go look up the Ironheart comic. Literally, as a young kid, she begs her teacher to tell her what she can't be so she can then overcome it. She begs to be victimized. And then when the teacher says, I'm not comfortable with that, there was literally 4 panels of her staring at the teacher silently.
Tell me, everyone, does that sound like typical 5-year-old behavior to you? No. That's not how a 5-year-old would act. That is the mind of a serial killer.
It's ridiculous. It's the fact that is a thing and that it's in a comic book and people are like, she's smart, whatever. No, she literally goes and steals Tony's design of one of his armors, reverse engineers it, steals from her school to make the suit, and then gets away with it.
Uh-huh. Supervillain.
You tell me, does that sound like a child prodigy? Or a villain?
Villain.
So, Iron Victim. She is a victim. That is what she is. She wants everybody to think that she's special and important, but she just wants to be a victim. And there were a lot of things about this movie that I heard that sound terrible to me. Again, I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to judge the entire movie. I'm just going to judge what I've heard.
Indeed.
But the funniest thing was Namor. I think the second funniest thing was that Ironheart. And I know people want me to review the stupid Ironheart series. I don't know if my brain can take it.
After Wednesday, especially.
We're not even on we have our 4th review of Wednesday recorded, but I have to edit it. And then we have 4 more to go. And I'm tired. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
How about this? How about we get Master to 10,000 followers on Twitter? And then we'll make him do it.
How about 10,000 followers on Twitter and 3,000 followers on YouTube? Ha!
3,000 subscribers on YouTube and 10,000 on Twitter? I think people can make that happen. What do you say, chat?
I think they'll somehow make it happen, and then I'll have to make it higher.
Oh, my dear.
It's so bad. The character is so bad. It is the most terrible character. And you misunderstand. I want to make this clear, okay? I'm going to tell you a secret. Hey, people on Twitter, listen up. You know, angry people on Twitter. I've read the Ironheart comics. What? He's read them? Yes, I've read them. And I don't like it. What are you going to do about it? You can't not like it if you haven't read it. I've read it and I don't like it. Well, then you're just
Sorry, go ahead.
No, literally. Bree, you're just a bigot. Honestly, these people on Twitter remind me, I said this on Twitter before, and I'll say it again. They remind me of those little like stuffed animals you get where they have a string in their back and you pull them and they say different phrases. It's like, pull the string. Sexist, racist, bigot,
He's not wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not.
Same buzzwords over and over and over again, and that's all they do all day long. But yeah, Wakanda Forever did very well, and I will give it props for that. It did well in theaters. We can't deny that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to. I think they could have made a much better movie.
Indeed.
But, and it would have been nice to have seen the actual Namor and stuff like that. But I guess we'll never know.
Indeed.
Let's see what everybody else is saying here. We have her parents need to be investigated about Williams. Iron Snowflake. I prefer Iron Victim. I like that name. That's just me. You can call her whatever you want, as long as it's not. She ain't Iron Man. Riri Williams. Iron Fart.
Haha.
Ironheart, truly a villain to remember. I like my villains that have stronger backstory, but I'll take Ironheart as a B-grade villain for sure. They don't understand how to write a hero anymore. I don't think they ever did.
No.
Honestly, I think they were just riding the coattails of people who did for so long. And then they thought that, well, we can't fail. And Bendis created the exact same character for DC, maybe a teenager that was somehow able to hack the power body in OA and become a Green Lantern by stealing power. Yeah, this is ridiculous, okay? Let me make this clear. I would not like it even if it was male. If it was a male who did the same thing and there was no hardship, no one would like them. Sorry. It's not about them being female.
Heroes are interesting when they have a hardship to overcome, a weakness that can be exploited. Otherwise,
we got a deal. I didn't actually think people would take me up on that. I don't want to review Ironheart. And
come on, guys. He is having a hard enough time with Wednesday.
At this point, being called a bigot is a badge of honor. How about death threats? Does that ever give me a badge of honor? I get those all the time.
Yes, he does, somehow.
Haven't read them. I still like it. What are you going to do now? Read! She looked like Robotech anime on a screen with live action. Rippa will save comics. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Look, I have nothing against Eric July. I think he's doing really well, and I wish him well. But I haven't really interacted with him aside from once. So, I mean, I think it sounds like he's doing a good job, and, that's great. But until I meet the guy, I don't like to judge people on their character if I haven't met them or I haven't, heard stuff about them. I've heard good things about Eric, and, he's welcome to reach out to me if he wants to. I don't think he will, but, again, it seems like he's doing a good job, and it's great.
Indeed.
I'm so glad I don't watch the movie anymore. Yes, Ironheart would make a better villain given her backstory. Yeah, that'd be great. And also, think of this, guys. Imagine this is going to be a really weird topic. Imagine they made another Star Wars trilogy, right? But they started it off with what happened at the end of Rise of Skywalker actually made Palpatine possess Rey's body, and now it's Darkseid Rey, and she's the main villain.
That would be interesting.
I would actually go see that. Just saying. They won't do it.
Of course they won't.
I would do it. So much dumb stuff from DC and Marvel. Yep. Haven't bought a book from Marvel in over 3 years, and it's horrible. I think we haven't bought one. I do believe that my mom bought one, but that was like a biography of Stan Lee, which was actually quite good.
Yeah, I think that was your birthday present last year.
No, I think it was something they gave to me just because she had it from somewhere else. You're reviewing Ironheart? No, I don't. Iron Heat? What's Iron Heat? Honey?
I have no idea.
You're staying kind of quiet. Say ignore the Ironheart show and save yourself the aggravation. I'm not going to be able to ignore it, but people wonder why manga's right before with comics. No one wonders it, okay? No one wonders it. They know exactly why.
Indeed. This is why.
Hey, I'm drinking. It's not an excuse. All right, let's keep the ball rolling because we still have 4 more topics to go.
Yes.
All right, here comes a good one, guys. You ready for it?
Go.
The Rings of Power. Ha, hoo, wah, ee, ha, ho,
Ho, ho, ho.
No?
I got it.
No one gets that joke, and it's supposed to be funny.
I like it. Popeye is getting a manga? Oh, dear.
Yeah. What did you say? Popeye's getting him? Oh no. Oh no. I'm not even.
3M5000 said so.
I'm not even. They're gonna ruin it.
You think?
They're gonna ruin it. It's gonna get ruined. I don't care anymore. It's literally at this point you kind of have to get to a point where you just don't care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just know anything they do is going to just come back to bite you. But Rings of Power. So I have a funny story for you guys. You ready for it? You won't hear this from Gary, and you won't hear this from Critical Drinker, Disparu, anybody like that. But I have a story for you guys. You want to hear it?
Do tell.
Let me know, guys. You want to hear it?
I think we do.
And let's check it. While I'm waiting, let's take a look at that poll. 95% yes. 20 votes. Come on, guys. We can get more than 20 votes.
Okay, but if we do bring it back, people actually have to purchase it.
Lay it on us. Okay, everybody wants to hear it. Okay, so did you guys know that I got a DSCA strike?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? I got DMCA'd.
Guess what for?
Because I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a short that I created, right? It was a short. You may have seen it around. It was a short of Galadriel from the Rings of Power taking on all those guards, the Numenorian guards, right? And it was so horrible and cringe, and I took it and synced it up to Hit Me Baby One More Time and posted it on Twitter. And it went semi-viral. Like, I'm talking like everybody was laughing at it. There were people trying to defend it. They were saying, her killing people to Britney slays. And I'm like, you do realize that I'm the one who added the music, right? They didn't. It was so well synced up, whatever. Fine. I'd still get likes on it every once in a while, whatever, fine. Then one day, I go on my Twitter, and I can't get on. Why? Well, it says that I'm locked out. And it says that I am being DMCA'd, right? For my Galadriel short. I kid you not. For my Galadriel short. Can you believe that? And let me see if I can read what this person said to me. Because it wasn't Amazon. But I think it was. I think it actually was. Because I'll read you what they said, and you can tell me if this sounds like anything that would be like that. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah. I have a DMCA about it, and it says that they're contacting me on behalf of the International Federation of Phonographic Industry. And it's like a giant thing. It's saying that we believe, like you said, we have learned the service is being made available, distributing, referring, or linking users to infringing copies of below copied sound recordings. Let me make that clear, guys. They're basically saying that I am distributing copies of Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time to other people illegally.
How they got that, I do not know.
And there's just one small problem with that. Okay? I didn't give it to anybody. I posted it on Twitter. That's all I did. That is literally all I did. And this thing goes on and on. And they're basically telling me that they're not going to press any charges, but they want it removed. And it's to facilitate the removal. And I need to delete all copies from my service servers and deleting or disabling all URLs. Again, let me make this very clear. I did not post it anywhere where anybody could get a copy of it. I did not do any of that. None.
Mm-hmm.
None of it.
Yeah,
Right?
I honestly have no idea how that happened. People are weird. People are very weird.
Yeah, let me download the message and see if I can let me see if I can open it. Okay, I actually downloaded it, guys. Yeah, but like server, literally, I kid you not, they actually said that I need to counter notify by literally providing all of my information to them. And it was literally like a giant thing.
Yep.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can get away. I can download this for you guys and convert it so you can see it with me. I want to make very clear. I'm not joking here.
Oh, yes. I know.
Let me see if I can convert it.
DMCA is definitely broken, Mastakina. And why do I see... And would I say that people are strange, vagrancy horror? Yes. Yes, they are. I don't understand people. And I never will.
But I want to make this clear because, as I said, you'll never hear this from Gary. You'll never hear this from anybody because they literally came after me for my Galadriel Rings of Power video. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Okay, guys, I got it.
You gotta play this.
I got it. No, I'm not playing the short.
Aww.
If I do that, they'll DM. The funniest thing is I have the short still on YouTube. It's still on YouTube right now. And it's not copyright struck or anything. Still
If
there.
it's on YouTube, then why don't you do it?
I'm not going to risk it.
Aw, okay.
Before I share it, I'm just going to take a quick look over just to make sure it doesn't say anything that I don't want anybody to see. Sorry, no offense, guys. I think I'm good. Okay, guys. You ready to get an exclusive here?
Yes. Do it. Do it.
Here we go, guys. So I got a DMCA, and as you can see, it shows right here that it is the Galadriel thing. It says Galadriel has some interesting moves, hit it, right? And as you can see, they're telling me that they're contacting me and I have to delete it from all examples from my drive and all this kind of stuff. Look at that. Can you believe that? And you guys can pause it and read it if you want, but they literally DMCA'd me over the Galadriel clip and literally linked in the description of linked in right below that was a link to the YouTube channel one, which is still up. Just saying.
Hey.
But yeah, if you guys want to look at it, it's just they literally decided to DMCA me for me. And they were like, oh, you have to do this. Where it was nuts. It was nuts.
Indeed it was.
I got to take off. Have a great day, all. Bye, Brandon. Thanks for coming.
Indeed. Thank you so much.
I saw Blippity Blop is here. Hello. And Archie the Icky is here as well. Hi. But yeah, they literally DMCA'd me because they didn't like my Galadriel thing. Are you cannot make this up. And it sounds so shady. Honestly, I think it was literally Amazon doing it. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to just make this up for clout. I think it was so weird that it got struck on Twitter specifically and not on YouTube. On YouTube, it's still there.
I know. It's weird. I don't get it. Oh, hi, R2 the Yankee.
I mean, the Token videos haven't angered all the right people yet. They will at some point. I have a couple ones. I have a couple shorts. I had one. I also took the intro to Rings of Power and put it to the "If I Were a Rich Man." No one else but me will know what that is.
Classic Jewish musical.
Yeah, but you won't risk it for if you're as writing to Psycho Susan about how you hurt their feelings. Look, I just think it was really weird, and I just wanted to point it out because again, it was just interesting. It was really interesting. I was like, months later, you do that, and I've been seeing nothing but advertisements for Rings of Power. They are pushing it so hard, and I think literally they did it on purpose to remove it. That's just what I think. But there's nothing to really say about Rings of Power aside from the fact that it is a disaster.
Understatement. I think Blood Origins beat Rings of Power in that regard.
Bangor Two Horses, I'm afraid I have to go as well. Good night, all. Happy New Year. Gothic Therapy. Thank you for coming by.
Good night, Vagrancy.
Don't worry. The video will be up on the channel, and we have a couple more topics, and then we're going to kind of head off ourselves because we have stuff to do later today.
Indeed.
Listening while walking my puppy. Oh. Fiddler on the Roof? Yes! Yes!
Somebody got it!
Somebody got it. Wow.
It's a great performance.
But yeah, The Rings of Power is awful. It's terrible. It destroys the lore. I have 3 shorts on it. I have one about the intro. I have one about the hit it Galadriel, and I have one where Galadriel gets burned up by Mount Doom to the tune of "This girl is on fire."
Yeah, but Hit Me Baby One More Time is the cake because it really fits with the swordplay choreography so well. There were people who actually thought it was the actual music from the show.
Okay, I'm willing to show it, but I might get DMCA. I might get that. It might mean that our video gets demonetized. Are you willing to risk it?
Well, we got super chats, so
what?
We got super chats anyway. Doesn't matter.
Okay, fine. All right, guys, I'm going to show you the short. It's going to be a bit small. It's going to be a little harder to see, but trust me, it's good. Let's see. Okay. WikiBet says do it for $20. You don't have to say it like that. Okay, guys. You ready?
Do it.
So wait, do I have to mute myself? I'm going to mute myself during it just so in case there's no feedback.
Myself. Yeah, I'll mute myself too.
How you want it to be. Tell me baby, cause I'm reaching your
You're muted, honey.
Thank you.
Indeed.
What did you guys think?
It was perfect, wasn't it?
The video still slays. Yeah. But, like, it's so funny. People like... Look, I don't know why you had to do that. But, had search views for the sake of my video. I just thought that Hit Me Baby One More Time worked perfectly, and I synced it to it so well that literally they got so mad they had to remove it from Twitter. Have you ever heard of anybody else's memes being removed from Twitter from Rings of Power?
Nope.
No. Only mine. Just saying. She tapped the dude on her butt. Oh, wait. I have to wait for it to show up here. She tapped the dude on the butt with her sword equals harassment. You can't say that. She's a woman. This weird part is it looks like something Amazon themselves would try to do anyway. It'd be hip and cool. Yeah. But literally, nobody else's beams got removed. Just mine. All right, let's move on, guys. We're going to move on because we do have to get to other things today, and we have 3 more topics to discuss. Honey,
Indeed.
It is time for your favorite topic ever. Are you ready?
What's my favorite topic ever? Gothwarts!
Wednesday.
Gothwarts. It's literally Hogwarts for goths!
All I have to say about this show is this.
That's it. I've had it.
Hey, thanks for slicing the pie, Grim.
Pretty much.
What is there to say about the show?
I don't know.
Now, I know some people like it, and that's cool. You can like it all you want, right? But it is not a good show. It is not a bad show, but it is not a good show.
Indeed.
It definitely does not. It takes some creative liberties with certain things. And I think that it's ridiculous that we got this kind of product. And the fact that they're already throwing around, we might give her a lesbian relationship with her roommate. Oh my God.
Ugh.
But if you guys want more on this, you should watch our reviews of the first 3 episodes. The 4th one will be coming out at some point this week. And then we have 4 more to go.
Yep.
Put it this way, guys. I forget. Within a day, I forget what happened.
Yes, he does. And then throughout the review of recording, he says, I hate this so much. I don't care.
It's so boring. There's lots of feelings in hallways.
It is literally feelings in hallways. I don't understand it.
Feelings in hallways. Oh, look. I have no emotion. I am Wednesday. Boop, beep, boop, beep.
Yeah, but that's not how Wednesday is supposed to be.
Whatever. Again, you like the show? Totally fine.
Prismatics, what the hell?
Prismatics with the... Okay, I do not know what that...
Wait, I think he's from Norway.
So how
no,
much
whatever
is that?
whatever Norwegian currency is.
Can you look that up, honey?
Yeah. That's $50. 500 Norwegian krone or krone is $50.99.
Prismatics, you did not have to do that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Prismatics says, have fun with the Money Master. I heard you enjoy Super Chats. Share it with Raven.
Do it
Bad
again.
Kitty, Good Kitty, and Love from Norway.
Do it again.
No, don't do it again. Leave it alone.
No.
Just ignore her. I have the power to mute you.
I know. But I also
I
have
will
the
do
power
it.
to unmute myself.
And I can continue to mute you.
Me.
But thank you so much. You do not have to spend that much, but thank you. I appreciate it. Like how he gets nervous. People are weird.
Uh-huh. Yes, they are.
Hey, honey, I'll let you read this one.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together rookie. The Gothic therapy.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Fight. What is with you?
Traditional marriage. No,
I do.
our
See it as
marriage
a Christmas, New Year's gift from me. Oh, thank you.
Why, thank you.
That was really... Oh, I should have looked over here on the StreamYards. It actually tells me how much it is.
Oh,
So
well
it's $50.12. I think it says.
the exchange rate on Google is 99 cents.
Whatever.
Eh.
I'm going to blame inflation. But if you guys want to know, if you guys want to know more about our opinions on Wednesday, watch the reviews because honestly, I don't want to dedicate any more time to this than I already have.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
He does.
Hate.
I know.
It burns within me.
I know.
Now, honey, you ready for more cringe?
Uh-oh.
Well, first, he's going to pull out the spray bottle soon. Becky, squirt.
That's actually for the bird.
I've done it before, though.
On me or the bird?
On you.
When?
Once or twice.
I don't remember that.
I'll have to remind you then.
Come on! Ugh. Don't remind me. I want
Hey,
to-
guys! Remember this show?
I don't think anyone wants to remember that show, honey.
Remember this show was a thing?
Nope.
Does anybody want to remember this show?
No!
I just remember my short that literally still gets views to this day.
Which one?
I changed the twerking music.
Oh, yeah.
That short still gets views. I swear.
Seriously?
It does. It does. It still gets views.
How?
I don't know. It's so funny. You gross She-Hulk show. What She-Hulk show?
I don't know what you're talking about. Never happened.
Twerk. I'm sorry. I think on a list of the top cringe of this year, this probably is at the very top.
Indeed.
The show that was so bad that the last episode was literally, I don't like the direction of the show. Let's rewrite the entire thing and just do what I want.
Yep.
Literally, that was the show.
Yep.
We can memory hold that. I hope so.
I wish.
Now, I'm going to come out here and say it, guys. I have heard rumors behind the scenes here. Okay? It's not getting... there's a very good chance it's not getting a second season.
Good.
Just saying. That's what I've heard. I could be completely wrong, and that's totally fine. But I've heard many things that people are not very happy about it.
No kidding.
I wonder why. Can you figure out why, honey? I have no idea.
Maybe because it sucks.
Maybe because it insulted fans.
That too.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm just... I don't even have anything to say on this show. I didn't watch it. I saw the clips, and that was cringe enough.
Yeah.
The biggest part that bugged me about this show is they changed She-Hulk's origin to make it that she literally gets blood in a wound.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was dumb.
That was extremely dumb.
Alrighty, but yeah, let's see what people are saying here. They had writers. I don't think so.
No. If they were writers, they were sorry excuses for them.
Which circle of hell did this show crawl out of to haunt us once more? It's called the MCU. But guess what, guys? We get to have Marvel Phase Dive coming up.
No.
And I literally said dive, not 5, dive. It's Marvel Phase Dive.
Oh, yeah. Still.
Their writers had crayons. She-Hulk a Tinderella in this show? Yeah, kind of. Kind of starting to think that's what's writing movies now. Skynet NPCs. I don't know. This show was a mess. It was terrible. It even took shots at Doomcock, which was kind of funny.
Mm.
We
I wonder
are the intelligentsia.
I don't remember, but I think the future ruler of Earth took it as a compliment, meaning that he knows they hate him or something like that. I wouldn't be
I think it's
surprised
weird.
if he. I'm pretty sure he was like laughing at it.
Of course, but I just think it was like you literally made the show's villain YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
What did you expect?
Nothing, honey, because they would have to actually have brains in order to expect something.
I don't know. I'm tired of this garbage being like pushed as like, you don't like it, you're terrible. And it's like, or we just don't like it. Oh,
Shocking indeed.
no way! You just don't like it? You have opinions that I don't agree with?
Get over it, you little pansies.
Yeah, I'm going to memory hold this show. I'm done. Marvel Phase Knife, as it needs to be shanked with wood, silver, just about anything else. No, it's Marvel Phase Dive because it's taken a dive. Get it? The writers of this show were sniffing glue. I feel bad for the glue.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we have one more topic, and then we're going to kind of wrap things up because my voice is getting a little hoarse. Actually, we're going to take a much shorter water break, but just it's not going to be 30 seconds. We're just going to take a water break quickly.
Okay.
So we're back in a minute.
And we're back.
Hey, Riot Kitties is here. So, Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year. Nice to see you here. We're getting on to our last topic now. Wait, She-Hulk had writers? They did. They just weren't actually
writers
capable of. No, they had writers. They just actually weren't capable of writing.
But that doesn't make you a writer if you don't know how to write.
Exactly. It was writer in name only.
That's an
I'm
insult.
a writer.
That's
What
it.
did you write? I'm a writer. What did you... Wait, let me finish. Okay. I'm a writer. What did you write? My grocery list. 10 bags of cat food. 10 bags of cat food, 12 cans of tuna, 0 dates, and 0 life.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
But honey, we've come to the last topic.
Yeah? What is our last topic? Indiana Jones 5.
Now, this is an ongoing thing. Now, James Man Baby Gold, as I like to call him, because he literally screams and cries on Twitter all the time. James Mangold has a lot of interesting opinions on this, and if you dare to suggest that he might be lying, you're terrible. You live in your mom's basement. Read.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even get it.
Nor do I.
Why we're even getting an Indiana Jones 5 is stupid.
Because Kathleen Kennedy wants money.
Does she not realize that every choice that she's made has made them money, but then also lost them as many fans?
No, because her ego is too large. She's delusional. She's constantly trapped in her delusions of grandeur, love.
But it's okay, though, because the Star Wars trilogy made money. That means it's successful.
No.
I don't know if people know this, but just because something makes money doesn't make it successful.
What he said.
It's about long-lasting profitability.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna throw that out there. But I am no interest in seeing this movie. I've heard only bad things about it. I've heard things behind the scenes that literally tells me that it's literally what the things that Doomcock have been saying is correct. I've heard very similar things coming out of my sources. And The fact that James Mangold keeps going on Twitter and trying to deflect tells me something. Because here's the thing. If you're so certain that your movie is going to do well and it's going to own the haters and blow them out of the water, right? Then you wouldn't have to go on Twitter all the time to defend it.
Exactly.
You would just let it speak for itself.
Indeed, you would.
Unless you aren't that certain about it. Just saying. And we have a Happy Dino in the chat.
Dino! Hello, friend.
Happy day to you, Master of TS Raven. Happy day, Dino. We're actually going to be wrapping up soon. Grim Soul Taker, when I heard this would be the last one that Harrison Ford would be Indiana Jones, it is. Is what? Maybe I missed something. And I thought CGI monkeys, nuke-proof refrigerators, and aliens were bad. Don't go there.
Indeed. He should have died.
Let's not even go into that. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting thing to go into the next year. We're going to see more of this. Obviously, it's going to come out more. We're going to get in on it. My apologize. We heard the last one that Harrison Ford would be in. Read it. Yeah, it is going to be the last one. And they're probably going to end it. Like, I don't think we needed to end it. Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. It's it's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal. But I mean, I guess I'm not watching this. I'm letting you know. I'm not watching this, but I will make fun of it.
Anyone is going to watch this, except for the people who are going to go to the theaters to review it.
And the thing is, look, I'm not going to dunk on anybody who goes to the theaters to review it. You do what you want to do. But I will say that I would not.
Not what?
I would not be rushing to go to the theaters just to watch these kinds of things. That's my opinion.
No, I'm the same. I don't see the point.
I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. Wait. Well, at least Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2 never happened last year. That's what I'm grateful for. They were actually going to do that?
Yeah, you didn't know?
I think they were going to change the character, right? Didn't they cover up just like a rabbit?
Clownfish made a video that there was going to be a new Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I still haven't seen the first one.
You don't want to see it.
Why?
As someone who has seen it, it's
what?
I put it this way. I don't have a way of describing it to you.
I see.
I don't. I just don't. Take that as what you will.
Sure.
Let's see what people are saying here. They're saying, technically, the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles the end, but Lucas messed that up with his editing craze of the 1990s. I guess that's true. And isn't the problem for Netflix, Disney, Amazon reaching the point of not going to watch it? Yeah, but they don't care because these people will do whatever they can to make it seem like it's still profitable, even when it's not.
Indeed.
Thin lining of lead doesn't protect you from flash, boiling heat, and bone-shattering collisions with the ground. Sorry, it just shattered the dimensions of disbelief. Look, they could have done it in a way that would have made it more believable, right?
They could have, but of course they're not going to do that because that would actually require brains and logic. They're Bane.
Yeah, at this point, as I'm saying, it's gotten to the point where nobody wants to watch this stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst thing. It's not that, we're appealing to a different audience, whatever. The worst thing that Hollywood has done in 2022 is gotten everybody to a point that even when big name movies come out and even when they make money, the audience dwindles. This has been proven. Yes, Wakanda Forever made money, but less people went to see it.
That is very true. I did enjoy the first one, as I've said.
I want to read this. Grim Soul Takers. Personally, I'm going to watch it because I own the replica of the jacket, but I love the movies overall. The Indiana Jones movies I enjoy, and that's cool. That's totally fine. If you let us know if it's good, I would totally love to be wrong, and to find out that it's a homage to indie and it's a great movie. I want that more than anything. It's just gotten to the point where Hollywood can no longer get from me. And let me remove this because Hollywood is no longer going to get my benefit of the doubt anymore. You have proven multiple times that you cannot produce any movie that's worth my seeing. And then you're going to ask me, please come to see this. No, I'm going to assume it's trash until I'm proven otherwise. And it's not because I'm a hater. It's because I'm a realist. If you literally make garbage over and over and over again, eventually I'm going to expect more garbage. Prove me wrong. It's on you, Hollywood. The ball is in your court. Prove us wrong.
Yeah, but they're still not going to do that.
Exactly. They're not going to. And that's the biggest problem. But if they could do that, that'd be different. But they're not going to. They're never going to.
Yep.
Alrighty. I think we're going to start wrapping up here. Just about at 2 hours. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. We're going to go back to our normal video schedule. We are looking into doing a live stream show at some point, but other things have taken priority at the moment. So we'll let you know. We'll update you on that. We are going to be scheduling another live stream for
our 2,000 subscriber celebration.
Yeah, and we will be having some guests on that. I've reached out to a couple different people. We have Eat the Magic. Theme Park Reviews here says good stream. Well, thank you.
Hello.
I actually root for Hollywood to fail so I can see the public domain expand. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, congrats on 2K. Thank you. But yeah, we're going to end up here again. We will be scheduling a 2K celebration stream at some point. We'll let you guys know about that. Like I said, but we normally handle that as we invite certain people and see if they can come. And if they come, usually for about the first hour or so. And then the second hour, we'll kind of throw out the links of the people who may be around. So if you don't get an invite specifically, no, we're not like spurning you. There's just a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
So we will keep an eye out for that. Again, thanks everybody for being here. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next one.
That is pretty much it.
Will you take it away, honey?
Indeed. Should I do it with our regular outro?
No, we can just go in the outro, but I think we'll wrap it up by saying, that's all for this week.
Indeed. But thank you all for all our new members for joining us. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for any money that you've given us. It does help us quite a lot. Yes, honey, I'm going there.
Okay, no, and we appreciate you all very much. Look, some people, and I'm not putting names out, some people forget where they come from. We don't. We know that we would never be here without you guys. Honestly, we all know that. And yeah, we're not always available and always able to move heaven and earth when it comes to people, but we're there. We're people at the end of the day, and we kind of hope to keep in touch with that. So just keep that in mind, that we're people first, and we appreciate you all, every last one of you. We would not be where we are without you. And yeah, we'll see you guys again soon. All right?
Indeed, we shall.
But until then,
Happy New Year and Gothic Therapy out.